risks without preparedness include delayed assistance. What this means for everyday Americans, and I'm hoping to help you think this through a little bit, okay, is if a flood hit your town tomorrow, don't care where you're at, if a flood hit your town tomorrow, would you have what you need? What if it happens while responders are stretched thin? Answer those two questions. Be honest with yourself. If you can't be honest with yourself, you can't trust anybody. You have to understand where you're sitting in order to know how to prepare, how to be your own first responder. There are risks. Constantly there are risks, right? But risks without preparedness include delayed assistance. It could be days, it could be weeks before you get the assistance you need. Are you prepared to be able to handle that? Okay. No immediate sheltering help. What happens if they can't give you shelter, if there's no place for you to go where there's shelter? What can you do to provide that for yourself? What if there's no rescue for, swift water emergencies? Water is dangerous, highly unpredictable, and it can come out of nowhere and rock your world, quite honestly. So without the knowledge or the ability to conduct swift water rescues, what are you going to do? How can you be your own first responder? And then the supply chain interruptions, which I think is just going to be the status quo moving forward. If your area is taken out by a flood or a hurricane or, earthquake or something, how is that going to impact you if when the supply chains are interrupted for those essentials that you have to have? What can you do to be better prepared should that happen to you? So now that I've posed all of those questions and hopefully gotten you to think a little bit outside the box, because it's not all about, oh, what if I'm unemployed next week? It's a little bit more than that. Well, that is the base layer of pantry preparedness, the everyday things that we run into, the everyday emergencies that we have to deal with. There are a lot of unpredictable emergencies that we need to be aware of to know how high of a risk we have of them coming to us and then how we're going to deal with them. Just because it hasn't happened here in 50 years doesn't mean it won't happen tomorrow. So you need to figure out a way to be prepared just in case it does.